Hi, and welcome to Louisville, Kentucky. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. We can win that test of wills.
Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Got a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Grab behind the line. It's White.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Sees an opening. Got an opening here. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team, is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Rigs up 4th. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those 3rd and shorts, because if you're in 3rd and long, there's no chance. Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive was set up at the 37. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones.
He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Kansas State is on top now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Brown. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, this is a nice start here for Louisville. From a quarterback perspective, they've had success in the past, but what they're trying to do is have more postseason success. Guys like Lamar Jackson and Teddy Bridgewater, great careers, heck, a Heisman Trophy. But now they're looking for that playoff breakthrough.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's past the marker and still going. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And there's the handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. They continue to feed the hot hand, and if there's anything, Joel, that can amp up this crowd even more for this playoff game, it's to get this running back going, churning out yards on the ground.
Chris, I love it. It's such a smart fan base. They know exactly what this team needs to do to have success, and that is pound the football on the ground and use their special player in the backfield to do it. So when they see success, in particular early in the game, they get all ramped up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Slides down, but it's short of the first down. Brings up 4th down now. The Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That pass is in. Intended receiver was that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
It's a shotgun run call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks it. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now they'll set up for the point after.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. Wildcats will now spend their second timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it at the 40. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Wildcats will crank up the tempo.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create.
Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after the return block. That interception could be enormous. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Open field ahead. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Wildcat sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Coach Colin Klein told me at the half, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. If their defense has been stout and solid, we'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Going to try to use his legs here. Goes out of bounds, but they're now across the 25.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Well, these run plays don't look like. Keep them on schedule. Create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And
touchdown, Cardinals. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul.
An obvious face mask penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
On the run, it's Jackson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Wildcats will have to kick this away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deflected, and the defense forced. Completion brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Press coverage now from the secondary. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. If we get this drive going, let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Louisville sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Kansas State is on top now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Sweet. Booster. Sweet.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down.
Booster. Freeze. Down. Ready. Like 88. Right. Flat. Sweet.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Booster. Here we go. Ready. 80.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And here comes the punter onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set, second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? To throw, it's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He could go. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
Chris, I was excited to see this back all week because of these electrifying runs that we see on tape in preparation. And he does it again here, setting up his offense for a 1st and goal. Now they need to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Louisville. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, here on the Kansas State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense. In order for a play like this to be successful, you need 2 things to happen. The defense has to get upfield in their rush lanes and really spread out, and then the linebackers have to gain depth in their pass defense. If those 2 things don't happen, these plays don't work. Well, neither of them did, and guess what? It didn't work.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
All right, so you get the completion and maybe...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ballgame. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there, they can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
To the air, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Oh, great cut. They whiff on him. And Wildcats now will call a time. That's their first. Trying to get points here before the half.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Louisville offense. Can they deliver? This is going to be a very important possession late in this game. On their home field, in this playoff game, down by 3. Can they produce? And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Look out, he's got space ahead. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's McCoy. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground. Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there.
Touchdown, Cardinals! They jump on top here in the final minute. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Wildcat sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here comes the rush. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Snags the quick throw. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Looks like he's going to run it. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. And the offense will just take a knee.